This is how I store green onions for up to a year. It's easier than you think. Even green onion prices keep going up in stores, so it's worth stocking up and not worrying about price hikes. This method is perfect for people who don't have much time. First, wash the green onions thoroughly. Place them in a large bowl and add water with baking soda. The baking soda helps remove dirt and keeps them fresh longer. Let them soak for about 10 minutes. After that, rinse and dry them well or leave them to air dry. Wrap the bunches tightly in plastic wrap. Store them in the fridge for up to a month. It's an effective way to keep them fresh. Now, here's how to store chives for an entire year. Chop the dry chives into small pieces. Put them in clean, dry jars or plastic containers. Seal them well and place them in the freezer. Frozen like this, they won't lose color or flavor. Whenever you need them, just take out a portion. These methods mean you'll have fresh chives year-round, saving both time and money. An incredibly refreshing slaw with only 100 calories per serving. My first culinary love, creamy coleslaw. Start with a head of green cabbage with smooth, medium-firm leaves and a compact core. Finally, chop it and place it in a large bowl. For extra flavor, add chopped white onion. No need to be precise with the cut. Now comes the fresh dill, which gives the slaw a light aromatic lift that takes it to the next level. Peel a large carrot and grate it using a coarse grater. Now for the heart of this dish, the dressing. In a small bowl, combine half a cup of milk with a heaping spoon of mayonnaise. Add a pinch of sugar to balance the flavor. A splash of apple cider vinegar for a bit of tang. And season it with salt and pepper. Finally, squeeze in the juice of half a lemon. It adds freshness and brings everything together. Whisk the dressing until it's smooth and creamy. Then pour it over the vegetables. Mix everything thoroughly, and that's it. Creamy, delicious coleslaw that's light yet packed with flavor. Refreshing and low-calorie. It's the perfect side for almost any meal. Take one onion and a jar lid. A friend from China taught me this trick, and what you can do with them is amazing. Choose large, nice onions. Peel them if needed, and cut off the stem ends. Clean the roots, but don't cut off too much. Place the prepared onion on the jar lid. Cut it in half. The lid will prevent you from cutting all the way through. Now, slice it again crosswise and continue cutting as shown in the video. This way, you'll slice it into many parts, but the onion won't fall apart. It will look like a flower. Do the same with the other onions, exactly as with the first one. Take a large bowl and fill it with water. Soak the sliced onions in the water for 1 hour, then dry them. In a separate bowl, crack 2 eggs and whisk them into a smooth mixture. Add 100 milliliters of milk and whisk again. In another dish, prepare flour. Add salt, pepper, and sweet paprika, mixing them well into the flour. Now take the first onion. It should be fairly dry by now. Dip it in the egg mixture thoroughly, especially in the cuts. Then coat the onion in the flour mixture, making sure it's well covered. Heat oil in a pot. Place the onion in the oil and fry it until golden brown. Turn it over to fry the other side well. Once done, place it on a plate. Serve with tomato sauce. Simply pull apart individual petals of the onion and enjoy their unique flavor. This trick is as old as the first stockings. You just need to take an onion and put it into the stocking. Tie a knot and add the next onions one by one. Separate each with a knot. Now hang them up in your kitchen and cut off only the onion you want to use. Onions tend to rot and contaminate other vegetables. Storing them this way prevents that problem. Use tape to keep tomatoes fresh for longer. Tape protects them from spoiling. The spot where the tomato was separated from the stem is more vulnerable to bacteria and moisture, which can speed up the rotting process. By covering this spot with tape, you create a barrier that keeps harmful elements out and extends the freshness of the tomato. Place a piece of celery in the bag with your toast bread, and you'll notice and taste the difference. toast bread spoils quickly after opening, but if you add a bit of celery, you'll save the whole loaf. Celery releases moisture that prevents the bread from drying out and protects it from mold. Potatoes and apples are a great combination. You just need to place 2 large apples in the basket with your potatoes and cover them with a kitchen towel. The gas released by the apples prevents the potatoes from sprouting. With this method, your potatoes will stay fresh and good for longer. This pink drink contains natural ingredients. It's a homemade antibiotic for just a few pennies. It's proven to help fight colds, strengthens the body, and protects against infections. Peel 1 red onion and slice it. Onion has antibacterial properties and helps clear the upper respiratory tract. Then, chop a piece of ginger. Combined with onion, it soothes coughs and sore throats. Also, chop 1 clove of garlic, a natural antibiotic. Take 1 fresh lime and slice it. Lime has antibacterial and antiviral properties. Add all the ingredients to a pot in order. Onion helps treat coughs, ginger warms and soothes the throat. Garlic acts like an antibiotic, and lime helps treat upper respiratory issues. Add 2 cinnamon sticks. This spice effectively soothes sore throats and persistent coughs. Pour in 2 cups of water and turn on the stove. Bring the mixture to a boil and simmer it covered for 15 minutes. Then strain and pour it into a glass. Add a teaspoon of honey to the cooled drink. It's recommended to drink a glass of this twice a day for 1 week. It will not only help with colds, but also improve overall health, supporting the body and fighting various illnesses. My grandmother always stuck cloves into an onion, and I was surprised when I found out why. While it may sound unusual, this method has been used for generations and has many practical benefits. Onions have naturally acidic properties that help release minerals from cloves. As a result, dishes made with such an onion can contain more easily absorbable iron, making it a great support in fighting anemia. Simply insert cloves into a whole onion and leave it for a few hours or overnight to allow the compounds to be released. After that, remove the cloves and use the onion in soups, sauces, or other dishes. But that's not the only reason to do this. Cloves and onions together create a strong, natural barrier against pests. The essential oils and sulfur compounds they release effectively repel flies, mosquitoes, and other insects. You can place a clove-studded onion around plants or in your home to keep pesky bugs away. Additionally, inserting cloves into an onion slows down its sprouting, keeping it fresh for longer. This is a great way to store onions, especially if you buy them in bulk. It's a simple yet effective trick to boost the nutritional value of your meals while also protecting your home and garden.